You know, I never know how to do an intro. Like, I just feel like it always comes off so not authentic. Hey you guys, welcome back. My name is Diamond. So in today's video, I am going to show you guys how to make rose water. Yes. Rose water is used for a bunch of different things. I mainly use it as a face toner. It has so many benefits. Rose water is used for skin irritation, skin redness, blemishes, scars. What else you can use it for? Oh, you could use it for a sore throat. You could use it to enhance your mood. It smells good and it just makes your skin look bomb. And that's what we want. I've been using the Mario BenQ and it has aloe vera. This facial toner is cruelty and paraben free, but the other day I was looking at the ingredients and I seen how much is in here and I'm just like, holy, I'm putting all of this stuff on my face. I was thinking I could probably make my own rose water at home. Like, it can't be that hard. So I decided to make my own rose water. This is what it came out to look like. If you're interested in learning how to make your own rose water at home, keep watching. You want to start picking the petals. I'm not really sure how many roses I used, but I used enough roses to fill up half of the bowl that I have here. So I'm just picking away, making sure I have all of the rose petals off. Then I put a pot on the stove, and in the pot I used a ceramic bowl, a bowl that's like heat safe, and I put it at the bottom face down. The reason why I did this is because I need something to put the other bowl on top of. You'll see that as I'm going through this. What you want to do is you want to start putting the roses around the glass ceramic bowl that you have at the bottom of your pot. So I'm starting to pile up the roses. Here I'm just putting the roses around and filling it up. You want to fill it up maybe a quarter of the way of the pot that you're using. I used a bigger sized pot because I did have a lot of roses, like a lot of rose petals. So then you want to use distilled water, and you're putting the distilled water around the pot. This is what's going to help boil the water. You don't want to fill it all the way. So I filled it also a quarter of the way, just enough to where my ceramic bowl was no longer touching the bottom. So see, I didn't have enough water, or I didn't think I had enough water. So I'm putting more water until that bowl is floating. So now the bowl is floating, and then I put another heat safe bowl on top of the bowl there. The reason why I'm doing that is when it starts to boil, you want the concentrated water to go inside of this small bowl here. So you want to cover the pot. I already had that on, so you're going to cover the pot and gonna wait for this to boil. So it's gonna start boiling, and as it starts boiling, the water is gonna condense at the top of the pot. So water is starting to condense at the top of the pot, and as you see, it's falling down. It's falling down into that small bowl. It's actually falling down into the whole thing. I should have used a smaller pot, but you know, I wasn't thinking. I'm gonna get a bag of ice, and the ice is actually going to help the condensation even more. So it's condensing right into the top of the pot. So the ice is going to help the condensation move a little bit faster. If you can see, the ice is causing more water to fall into that bowl. So a lot of condensed water is falling into that bowl. So that's what you want. You're going to keep replacing this ice. So this ice is gonna melt. Once the ice melts, you want to keep replacing it until the middle bowl is filled with that condensed water. So after this, what you get is the condensed version of rose water, and you get regular rose water at the bottom. So I didn't get that much condensed rose water, but it is enough for me to put in water, or if I wanted to make any pastries or do anything with it. It is a decent amount. I should have boiled it for longer. I only boiled it for about 20 minutes. If I boiled it longer, I might have gotten more, but I didn't want to overboil the rose water that's in the bottom of the pot. So basically, that's it. You get this concentrated version of the rose water. It doesn't come out to be much, if you can see that here, but that concentrated version there is what you could use to put in food. You could use it to put it in your water. You could spray it in your throat if you have a sore throat. That is the concentrated version. And then this is what I got out of the actual boiling water. And this is what I would use to spray on my face. I actually, if you could see, this and this looks completely different. And it looks completely different because this one I added a little bit of alcohol inside, and I added the alcohol so that it just lasts longer, as opposed to it lasting for a couple weeks in the fridge. This I just go ahead and spray on my face. It smells, oh, y'all, this smells so good. That's basically it. So if you like short, sweet videos like this, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.